Okay, so I've made all the long cuts, which are these cuts going across, and I've pre-cut everything for all the different doors. And the way that that works is you have to figure out exactly what you need to fill your openings. If it's a pair of doors, then you're taking off a little space on each side, and you have to leave a space for the center. So you have to do the math to make sure that when you put everything together, your dimensions are correct so that you don't have to add or subtract. That's very important to the door. Now what I'm going to do is the end cut. We did these long cuts like I showed you. Okay, these are the legs that are going to be on the up and down, which are called stiles, and the legs that go across at the bottom and the top of the door are called rails. Now that requires an end cut, which I've already figured out, which is the opposite cut to the top of the door, so that when the ends are cut and you put the two pieces together, they form a joint, which is a really nice joint, and that finishes your door. And then once everything's sanded and glued, and in my particular case I'm going to screw these together and plug the screws, then you have a nice solid tight joint. And then in the back here, where that, if you look at the back of the door, this is the back, the glass is actually going to go right in there, and when I get to that point I'll show you. So anyways, here is all of the cross cuts. I'm going to do one to show you. I did put a picture of the actual bit used for the opposite cut. I also put one on the other video that I was doing, and so these are the cross cuts. So I'm working on the second of this pair. What's really important when doing this is that I have to remember to put these in and feed them upside down. It's easy to get turned around when you're doing a lot of pieces, and if you do that, if I go the wrong way, my piece is lost and I have to make another one. And I have just enough of this stock to make these doors, so I can't make any mistakes. So anyways, here's how this would go with one of these pieces. It makes for a very, very nice cut. That's the vacuum cleaner going. Like I said, if I didn't have a vacuum cleaner, my wife would be very upset with me because there would be dust all over the house. Okay, so I make the cuts, and then usually there's a little bit of tear out. Got to sand the edges a little bit to clean everything up. And now I have a nice end joint that I can screw together and glue together. I always want to use glue, but it's a nice system. There's all different kinds of these joints that you can do. This is the particular joint that I'm using for my brother, which gives the angle, and then the glass is going to be right behind that. It'll be a very nice door. It's going to be very, very nice. I'll show you more as we're going. That's it for today. Thank you.